Good afternoon, everyone. CAMO Cowboy Outdoors. Welcome to another episode of my show. Just coming down the driveway to the ranch. At the ditch there where I set that otter trap. And there I finally made a catch. I caught that otter. So let's pull it out of there and have a look at it. Looks like a decent enough otter. Good head catch. Real good head catch. That's the way we like to catch them. Right by the head. To the mark on this front. Yeah, I will take them home and do them up. Looks like a decent size otter, an average size. So let's get them out of here and I will reset this. I haven't really done any beaver trapping yet. Still waiting for the ice to go out. I did go down and I just set one test trap yesterday in a beaver run. I'm not sure if it's active or not. It's where they were going into the bank by the house. So we'll maybe get down there, check that after and see what that looks like. Talk to you later. Well, folks, here I am at one of the beaver houses on Sandy. This is the one on the north side. I said yesterday I just dropped one trap in here in a run where they're coming into the bank here. I'm not sure if they're using it or not. Doesn't look like there's a catch. This whole ground here, this bank is right hollow. This is, if I jumped on here, I'd break through. I see there's must be where a mink dug in. This is all pretty spongy here. And there's where I dropped the trap in, but because they're going up into the bank where they were. I don't know how much they're coming out yet to here. They've been doing some. I see they drug a couple poles up onto the ice over there. They must have been crawling over top of the ice and they drug them up on there. I don't know, I'll maybe give it a couple more days and see what happens. It's April 29th though, and usually I've caught a pile of beaver by now. I'll give it a couple more days and see what happens. Just a little ways west here of the beaver house now, and I see there's another run they had coming up inside the bank here. And they must have been out here already because I see they got a scent post, so I will be taking advantage of that. This should be a good spot to make a few catches. But like I said, I'm going to leave it a couple days yet. Not sure how many beaver I'll be catching this year. One of the reasons is most years I sell my carcasses to bear outfitters. And with this COVID and no tourists being able to come in to Canada, the bear season's for outfitting is squashed. I might be able to sell a few carcasses to local bear hunters. Second reason is me and my wife, we got a baby due in a week to 10 days. I think the baby's due on the May 10th, so that's going to take some of my time. And yesterday, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, two pit bulls from one of the neighbors came into my yard and they viciously attacked my 13-year-old black lab. He's in rough shape. I don't know if he's going to make it. See See, I come to the ranch every day. I'm at the ranch every day, but I actually, right now anyways, I reside in town. Because just till recently my folks were still out at the ranch. And so I live in town. And like I said, my lab, he's 13 years old. He was in our yard, minding his own business. And 2 days ago at 6 o'clock in the morning, I heard some neighbors pounding on my door. And I got up and they said my dog was being eaten. A really sad sight. They just happened to look out the window when the one neighbor got up to turn the coffee on and seen these dogs viciously attacking my black lab. And so by the time I got up and come out to the dogs, they headed back to their house. And needless to say, my old boy's in bad shape. Yesterday he could only stand for up to 3 seconds. Today I had him standing for about 45 seconds if I prop him up, but his one front shoulder is so bit up and punctured that there's a bunch of blood pooled in his shoulder, and that leg is so sore. And then he was bit in the hind end on the hind leg on the same side, so he can't put any weight on that leg. He's got one ear that could possibly fall off, and on the back of his head and the back of his neck, he's got so many punctures that a big patch of the skin on the back of his neck is all ripped loose from the muscle underneath. And so I took him to the vet, and I've been giving him antibiotics and painkiller and doing what I can for him, but this is the third day he hasn't eaten anything. He won't eat. He drinks water, which is a good thing, but he's got to start to eat because he needs to keep his strength up. So I'm not very happy about that. And I said, what poor neighbors? They've never even come over to apologize or to you know, tell me that they'll take care of the veterinary bills or anything. Just absolutely good for nothing. So the RCMP is going to see if they can get an order to seize and destroy those dogs. You don't need dogs like that in town. Now people are scared to have their kids outside or to be walking their own dogs, and it's a terrible mess. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So we will see. I'm still going to try and trap some beaver. I caught that otter, and I want to trap these beaver here, as well as there's another house there where they're damming things up, and those beavers need to go so those dams can be opened up. So yeah, I want to trap them two houses, this one and that house for sure. But like I said, I'm going to give this a couple more days, and then things should be pretty active here. So anyways, I'm going to sign off for now. I want to thank you people for watching, and we will see you down the trail.